Morning. So this past weekend was General Conference, and I've been trying to figure out a lot of stuff in life, and so had some questions, and there's feeling a little bit sick, but I want to get this video out because I haven't put a video in a long time, and I feel bad about that. But life has been going really good. I mean, really good. I've been well taken care of by lots of friends and family. Anyway, I was talking with a friend of mine and trying to figure out what to do with my life, with my career. I had a career as a web developer, and it wasn't for me. I studied computer engineering, and I think it'll always be a hobby, but it's just not what I want to do for a living. So, what do I do? And I was kind of telling him about my concerns, and he was talking to me about what do I like. And he's a life coach. I hired a life coach because I wanted to really thrive and not just be moseying through life, I guess. I mean, I wanted help to be the very best me I could be, and I'm doing a lot to try and make that happen. I'm studying every day, and I've read a lot of self-help books, and really want to provide the best life for my kids, especially as a single dad, that I can possibly do, that I can possibly provide. And that doesn't mean having lots of money. That means being the best me that I can, so that I can spend more time with them, and that time with them is productive and helpful to them. So anyway, back to this conversation. He was kind of doing some analysis with me about the things that give me energy, the things that I can do all day long and not feel tired, and I kept worrying about money, and I was trying to tell him, no, I'm not worried about money. That I recognize that sometimes we spend our whole life making decisions about money, really we're in love with money. I mean, that's the root of evil, the love of money, not having lots of money, but being in love with it, being focused on it. And he told me, you keep focusing on money. And I'm like, I know, because I don't know how to stop. I've been so addicted for so long. And he said, that's what's preventing you from having it. Oh, okay. Help me. How do I stop so that I can have it? Wait a minute. Like, it was kind of a funny little position to be in. But anyway, he said, can I make a suggestion? Yeah, okay. And he said, I'm going to use a word to describe you that probably you wouldn't pick for yourself. But he says, after you lost your wife, you have worked very hard. And I would say you are almost joyous. No, I don't think he said joyous. Almost. I think he said, you are very joyous. And I think there's lots of people out there who would want to know how to lose their spouse and still have that much joy. And I was like, okay, yes, I can see that. Wow. And he says, there's lots of people that would want to know who you are and would want to learn from you. And that was powerful to me, because I don't always have a lot of confidence. Obviously, I started this YouTube channel with this idea of I have something to share, but I don't know, that just was so much more than I ever thought that I had, and it was powerful. And as I thought about that through conference, he kind of presented an opportunity to me of becoming a life coach, just like he is, and it kind of blew my mind. So I'm still thinking about it. It's kind of a scary thing, because I've kind of always defined myself as this introverted nerd. And so YouTube was kind of a way to step out, because I don't really have to see all these people watching the videos. I just have to look into a camera, and that's not as scary. But putting up a sign saying, "Hey, come talk to me and I'll help you solve your problems," that seems like that's a bit of a bigger step. I have to actually be able to help somebody solve their problem, I think. But it was good. I've had this feeling for a long time that someday I was going to have a lot of money, that I would have more money than I really knew what to do with. And I talked to my life coach about that, and kind of said, well, if that's going to happen, I think I might have something to do with that. There might be some effort that I have to put forth in order for that to happen. And that was kind of the beginning of him being my life coach. And it's funny because I talked to him last time, and I talked to him about some of the generous people out there who have helped me and have given me money. And I've wanted to be careful with that money, and it's just been sitting in savings. And as I've tried to think about the best way to use that money, and I mentioned to him this last time, it's train day, I talked to him about that money and how it's kind of something that I think about a lot, and how I am in this position where I have more money than I know what to do with, because I really don't know the best way to use that money. I don't want to just go and blow it on a car. I could easily go and spend that money, but trying to use it wisely, it's a harder question. How do I use that money and make it grow? How do I use that money to really bless my kids' future? And so it's sitting there, and I don't know what to do. I mean, what I've decided to do is things like this, where I'm investing in my education to become better, so that when I do use the money, then it's something that's productive and good. Anyway, so those are kind of my thoughts, and it's kind of pushing me all over the place. But I'm feeling good. Life is really good. And I'm sorry that my hand is not a great tripod. I'm a little bit shaky, but that's okay. It's a little bit cold this morning. And I decided it wasn't quite warm enough to wear my coat. So I brought it with me, but I didn't wear it. And anyway, it's time for me to go to work. Go to work and get stuff done. All right, thanks for watching.